So hey guys, KillRick99, and it's been a while. It's been a long time since I did a video, and yeah, much changed. Like not that much, but yes, I started playing Tekken Tech Tournament 2 in a week ago, and I'm really enjoying it. Like really more than I was enjoying the Tekken Revolution. Is just another thing. So many characters, tag bounce, tag assaults, all the things with two characters at the same time, and it's it's been really nice. And I've been playing a bit ranked, and I'm gonna show you in this video um, how to play defensive. It's kind of a big problem for most of the guys because just online the people are so aggressive, and they really can't stop mashing the buttons. And sometimes you get like, oh my god, how can I stop this? And I will show you with a bit two examples how do you do it, or three examples, I don't know, but you're gonna learn how to play defensive. So yes, let's start with the first example. I was Kazuya and Brian, my main team, and I was fighting this guy, this Ayashian King. And as I said, most of the players are really offensive, and this is one of their examples. So this Ayashi, it's been quite a offensive player in the start of the game. It's normal, and he's trying to punish me, but I'm not doing attacks, so you can punish me, bro. So yes, first tip, you have to wait and to know your opponent in the first round. Try to not attack as much. You're not gonna lose the round, but you have to just try to see his attacks, because most of the players in these ranks, I'm talking about third rank, blue ranks and that stuff, they do always the same attack. So just watch for the lows that they do, watch for the punishments, because it will help you. So yeah, first round for him, no problem, I will take it. So yes, first round, second round, I just started really offensive because I knew that he was going to do a low kick, so I just punished him. And yes, it's a really nice move. If you are playing Mishimas like me, I'm playing Kazuya, you have to play defensive, because the most useful thing in Kazuya is to punish. So yes, as you can see, he's just mashing that attack, and you have to keep the pressure, not mash, but just block, and then when you have the perfect time to punish them, just punish them. You see, he's putting the pressure, he's doing them. I'm putting the pressure, he's just doing random things, doing random unbreakables, and he got 2 rounds with it. And you have to just play smart. Just don't be like some guys are just doing combos in the air, trying to magically someone attacks him. And this is what you have to be careful of when you have spammers. Spammers can put you in a lot of trouble. And this one is a guy I was almost losing, but I did a punishment. He started doing random things, so I just punished him with my snake edge. And as you can see, he's always doing that attack followed up by an unbreakable when he moves around, and he's doing always to save him the lows. But I'm putting the pressure, and I'm not letting it do what it does. And oh my god, see that damage? You just have to be careful. You have to guard that and just punish. If you're playing ranked, you have to know how to tag bound and to do tag combos. Most of the players, as you will see in these fights, they don't know how to tag bound. They just play with the character and they just switch up. But you have to do it, because it's a really nice way to punish. It's to know your combos and to tag bound with your partner. And as you will see, I'm doing that really nice, and I'm just trying to punish him, but this guy is a really noob with King. He's just doing always the same low, and you have to poke. Poke is a really nice strategy. It's not mashing the buttons, but it's just taking some little damage off your opponent, and then he's panicking. Always the aggressive players panic and do moves into the air, and they don't know what they're doing, just mashing, but you have to play carefully. Just sidestep a bit, try to punish with your best attacks that take more damage, put him in the wall, and then you have to play aggressive. That's the best part of playing defensive. Just wait until the best time, and then just go, and just don't mash, but try to do a tag bound or to do a launcher. It's really nice to do a launcher. Yeah. Final round. Let's see who wins. He's just mashing, and in this round, I have to admit, in this game, I didn't play that well because I was falling for almost all his grabs and all his lows, and he was always doing that. You can't be standing. This was a really nice problem. It's a really bad problem when you're playing defensive. You just can't stand. You have to play smart. You have to be really concentrated and just punish in the right time, because most of the attacks are punishable. And in these characters, Ayashi and King, they have a lot of moves that take a long time and they have low frames, so you can punish them. And yes, I was doing these tag bounds, doing this always cool combos, and this is how you play defensive. This wasn't the best example because he wasn't a really aggressive player, but you will see in the next fights how to fight really aggressive players. And this is not one of the case, but it's really nice because when you're playing characters that are similar to yours, you have to just think and don't do the same things as them. They always do the same things, you know. These players always do the same things, and this was in a different day, so I'm with the customized that I did. So yes, just playing Mishima, playing two Mishimas, Jin and Devil Jin. I'm well known with that characters. If I didn't make videos of Tekken Revolution with Jin, but I play a lot with him. And okay, see, he wasn't a really nice Jin player, but let's see his Devil Jin. Okay, so when people start doing random things, they don't know and they are nervous, so you have to take a part of that. And you have to block all the attacks. One thing that I do, and it's really a bad thing to do, it's to attack always at the opening spot. But that's not really nice because you can lose a lot of health, because the last hit is almost always the one that takes more damage, and if you don't block it, you will be dead. Buddy, you will be dead. So just wait, because sometimes people are tricky and they delay the hit. So you think that they finish the combo, but they do the last hit. And if they delay it, you can punish them. So that's really nice for you to punish. So yes, he was putting my pressure. He was like taking his steps, attack first. But you're playing defensive, you have to punish, and you have to wait, because if you do something wrong, you'll be in trouble. So yes, when they back up, you have to put him in the wall and just do your combos, man. You have to be well trained to play ranked. You just can't learn a character. You have to learn both and to do combos with him. So I recommend like playing 2 hours at least in practice mode. And you can think, oh my god, 2 hours just much. I know how to play Kazuya really well. I'm also a decent player with Devil Jin or with Ayachi, and I will be successful. But it's not that much, because if you go to practice mode, if you go to ranked and you don't practice with one character, you'll get kicked, because you have to know how to mix up this character. So yes, he take the second round. As you can see, he played really well. He poked a bit, and poking is really nice. But I recommend in the start of the match, just do a sidestep and just punish, because people in the first time of the match, so they do his best combos just to take some damage, because it's really nice to start well around. So yes, I was like putting his pressure. I was doing my more frame attacks, and I was just putting the pressure. Just wait a bit, just let them do what his combos, let them do it, because you can always grab. It's just the grab, it's not that much, and when they see that you're playing really defensive, they will grab you. And I already lost many rounds to be defensive. So if you are bad with like avoiding grabs, just play your game, play in low. You have to be low, you have to be crouching, and just crouch and then do a launcher. I will explain you in another video how to beat the players like that just mash and they stand you to all. Like I will learn you, I will teach you more. But in this video, just play defensive. I just waited until they did the error. I just put him in the wall, and then you can do all your attacks. But you have to be careful, because you won't uh, wanna do mistakes, because if you see I did there a mistake, I was doing mashing, but I was mashing and he punished me. And when you're trying to play defensive, you'll not want to do random things because you have to really be careful and have timing for the punishment. So yes, it was the final round again, and I was playing my defensive game. I wasn't really playing well. I wasn't taking advantage of it, but I could punish, and this is what happens when you punish. You can have a launcher and you can tag your partner, and it's really nice. I didn't know what happened there. Sorry guys, I was maybe nervous or something like that. And I did an unbreakable when they switch up. Well, if you don't know, but this is basic. When they switch is charter, they get all the hits, so you have to do a launcher or just do your best attack, because some of the people don't like to be always launching and do tag bounce tag combos, but I like, and this you saw to punishment. He just started doing random things and he wasn't with the range for me, and I just punished him with the best attack, and then I just finished. When you see a guy, I don't like to grabs, I will be honestly, I don't like to do grabs, but when you see a guy that's not doing nothing, he's just waiting you for mashing him, so just do a low, or just do a low attack. You have to know your lows. You can't be always doing the lows. When he took to lows, like Kazuya doesn't have that many lows, but he has a really cool low that I did in the first part of the match. And if you don't saw, it was that spinning demon to the fist, and it's really a nice low. But you have to be careful and just use them like 2 or 3 times, because if you're always doing that, they will punish you and they will block it. So yes, the third match is the more important. It's the third level. It's like the most difficult aggressive player. So yes, it's Orang and Brian. When I see Orang or Law, I just face palm and hope that I get luck, because if you don't know Tekken, and if you're playing for the first time, I don't recommend you to fight Orangs because it's really difficult, and just try some different characters. So yes, this time it's Brian and Orang. I was just waiting for him to attack, just poking a bit. I like to poke, if you have a character like Michimas, you have to poke. And yes, I don't like to grab, but this was annoying. He wasn't doing really nothing, and I didn't want to use my trick. My low is my trick, I have to use in when they are not expecting. Okay, so I just backed up. You have to back up against Orangs, because you see these lows, you see all these different combos, these random things that they do, and if you start defending a lot, they will just continue doing the lows, and it's really a mess. So you have to think well, you have to know how to punishment. It's really difficult in the first time, so I will try to explain more. Just poke a bit, try to do a launcher. Launcher is really important, so I just launched him and I have a tag combo. Really nice tag combo, then I just kicked him, because these aggressive players don't defend, you see, it's so easy to defend, and then you have to not start mashing button, because if Oran gets the lead, oh my god, it's really, or if they put you in the wall, it's really difficult. So yeah, if you're fighting Orang, you have to be aggressive, man. You can't be defending, because if they start mashing the button like this, you will get so kicked. You see, see this time I just put a bit of defensive, switch up to Brian, but see what happens when you get defensive. They start to attack you and they put you in the wall. So yes, just switch up the character. Brian versus Brian, almost the same outfit, but mine is cooler. So he did a nice unbreakable. He just started smashing and spamming snake edge. But I understand, man. It's what all Brians do. Almost all the Brians. I know a guy called Snake Edge Power, and he doesn't do that much, so it's really weird. So yes, just trying to punish him. He was doing it random unbreakables. I don't recommend to do random unbreakables. It's the most stupid thing ever. because people will not, if they are retarded they will run into, but if they are normal persons they will not run into Unbreakable, you know. Okay, so yeah, this was the bad problem. He switched up with one health, and oh my god, it's so annoying. Put a guy with one health and then he switch up to his spamming character, and see this. They just mashing, 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 and you can't stand. I recommend you, when you can't stand and you get really annoying, just you have to do it. You press square. If you press square, you'll go around and you will switch up to another place, so they can't spam you, and you will get standing up. And yeah, just if you are in ground and if you are mashing, just press square. And I'm doing this for PS3 if you don't know. So for Xbox, I don't know how to explain you. So yes, I was doing a really nice. He stayed with almost one health, and I was trying not let him do this, because see, this smashing bonus is really difficult. I just had some luck there. I stayed with one health, and then I just did my game. I couldn't stand him. So yes, really nice. When you're watching this, switch up the character. Don't play defensive, man. With these orangs, you just have to do one thing. One quickly thing, you have to play aggressive, and you're not that mashing button, but you have to trick them, because Orang, it's a slow character, but when he starts doing these combos, you just can't handle them, or if you know every attack of them, or you just get owned by a spammer that doesn't just do lows. But yeah, this was my first video in a while. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't commented a lot, and I did a specific, if you understand, this was a beginner tutorial. I'm not that in with the game. I didn't use that forward, down, two, and that things. I just prefer that square, triangle, circle, and X for the beginners that play with a pad, normal pad. I'm actually now playing with a fighting stick, and I may do a face cam showing my fighting stick and how I play it. But for today, it's it. Just tell me suggestions about other tutorials, or if you just want to see me ranked. And I'll be leaving, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you really soon. I will be constantly doing videos, so more than a week will not pass. So yeah, bye.